Hi everybody, this is Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How are you doing? I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. Today is Sunday, August 27th. Welcome back to my subscribers. Welcome into anybody new. I hope, again, you're having a wonderful day. As you can tell, I'm I'm a little anxious, I'm excited, I'm everything all rolled into one. I'm having my paniculectomy tomorrow. So I am going to look different the next time you see me. Well, you mainly see this, so I may not look too different to you. I'm going to be so much different. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I don't do this very often because I don't like showing people, but I'm going to stand up to let you see how I look standing up. This table back so you get a good view. My cat doesn't know what I'm doing because she's at my feet, but here we go. See here? Right here? This is coming off tomorrow, and if you go down a little farther, you can kind of see where my skin comes around here. Like I said, I don't like to point that out, and normally I don't, but it's coming off. And from what I understand, I've been told I'm going to feel like I'm free, and you have no idea how excited I am about this because it has been so hard to find clothing for me that fits up here and down here. Normally I'm really large up here and then tight down in the middle. Or it'll fit okay here, be really tight down here so I can't wear it, or I can wear a top that fits up here, but then I have to find bigger pants for the bottom or a skirt or whatever it is. So I have a couple big things coming up in October. My nephew's getting married, and then the weekend after that is my 35th class reunion. So I'm looking forward to going shopping for a dress. I haven't looked forward to shopping for a dress in a long time. I'm looking forward to being able to go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I know they've had some bigger sizes, but when I used to go look there, Marshall's anyway. I hadn't been in a TJ Maxx until this year for the first time. When I used to go look at Marshall's to see if I could find a dress, I'd go to their plus section, which I know they used to have. I don't know if they have it anymore. And a dress that's supposed to be a 3X is more like a 1X, maybe a 2X. So yeah, the sizing is so completely off, especially on the more designer type clothes. The more designer it is, the more smaller it's going to be. Anyway, I am here to talk about blog hops today. I wanted to make sure to give you a list of the ones that I do know for sure are happening in September, but keep your eyes out, watch your emails. I don't know if Googling blog hops would help or not, but there's usually, like, the summertime isn't as big for blog hops and patterns and anything crochet related in general. But starting in September, it usually starts taking off to get you ready for Christmas. So I have at least 3 to tell you about today. And how this is going to work is I'm telling you about them today. I will not have any links below. So don't look below this video for links. I'm going to tell you where you can find links. When the links are available, because they are not available yet, which is why I don't have them. Helen from Sunflower Cottage Crochet, she will post the links, in my Facebook group, in AJ's Personal Touches in the Facebook group. So her and I have already talked. She has already agreed that she will post them there. And then a friend of mine is going to take the links and being if everything goes okay for her, she's going to get into my YouTube and she's going to post them in the community tab. So we'll find out if everything works because she's also going to let you guys know that I come out of surgery okay. She's on the list for my husband to call. And yeah, and then she's going to relay to you guys that I'm doing okay. So she's supposed to post it again in the Facebook group. It's up to her whether or not she puts it in the chat on the Facebook group. I wouldn't be surprised if she does, but I know for sure she'll be putting it in a group. She's an admin in the group, so she'll put it in the group. And then if she can get into my YouTube okay, she will post it there as well. So we were supposed to try it by now, but we haven't had a chance. So hopefully tonight we will get that done. Between her and I, we've been feeling pretty ill the last couple days. Mine has been pushing myself so hard in the back room. The last couple days, I haven't barely stepped foot back there. I did today to get my daughter her stuff because she was here visiting today, her and her husband. And I gave her the baby blankets. By the way, I used the hair conditioner like people had told me is a good thing to try to make older blankets softer, acrylic softer, or wool softer. It worked like a charm. So, I mean, there's still a little bit of scratchiness in them. I mean, they've been in boxes for years, or in a box for years. So, they were still a little scratchy. I had them out in a drawer and then up in the closet, and they seemed to do better. It was once, excuse me, it was once my husband put them in a box, I think, that got them to where they got more scratchy. They were just a little bit scratchy the last time I had touched it when it was up on the shelf. But I kept, taking them out and shaking them out, getting all the dust out of them and everything, folding them back up in a different, way so they weren't always in the same fold and all of that, and putting them back up. So I was trying to make sure that they were in perfect condition for my daughter. So if she ever decided to have a baby, which they're not planning on, but it's none of your guys's, Anyway, I've talked about it before. She's not planning on it, so I'm trying to make whatever I can for my niece or nephew to be. Besides getting married, my nephew and his wife to be are expecting, and the baby will be here in February. So we are all excited. I'm going to try to make all the things that I can make for the baby and continue to make for him or her throughout their life if I can. So we will see. I have so many things I want to make. I've got this coat that I bought because I fell in love with it. Actually, I think I got it maybe half price in a blog hop. It was offered at half price. So I went ahead and bought it, but wasn't sure who exactly I was thinking of making it for. So if I have a little girl, I will definitely be making it for her. So anyway, let's get to the blog hops. Okay, I'm going to read it from my phone. So I'll be looking down to read it off of here. I was going to write everything down on a piece of paper, but I'm like, I've got to look down anyway, so I might as well read it from here. It's just finding it. Okay. First of all, the first thing that is on here is that Pam from Caraway Crochet, she will be having an all about fall event. And if I remember right, she does this just about every year. And Helen believes this is going to run from the 1st through the 30th of September. So she said it's one free PDF pattern each day for the event. And yeah, that's all we know about it from now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's also oh, come on, brain, a bundle available you can purchase at a discounted rate. But I won't say 100% definitely, though there will be, but there might be. There's a good chance. So then the next one, this is one that Helen is part of. It's called the Just for Him event. I mean, that she's co-hosting. I know that they've done this a couple years, and actually a sweater that I'm working on for my husband, well, that I'm going to be starting all over again and getting new yarn for, because the yarn that I have is scratchy, and he was like, yeah, well, I can wear it over a shirt. But then he made a comment the other day about all yarn being scratchy. So I was like, no, 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 no. So can't afford it right now. But after the beginning of the year, I want to look for jeans yarn to go on a good sale. And I'm going to make it out of Lion Brand's jeans yarn, the original color. I don't want the really dark one. I want blue. So I'm thinking the original color. So depending on which one I can get, I'm crossing my fingers they do not discontinue it, and that I end up having money to be able to get it. Because right now, I didn't even think about it. You know, I had a little extra this month, and I used it for things for my surgery, which I needed. Nothing that I bought was not needed. But now I'm like going, what money am I going to have for clothes afterwards? Yeah. So, but I'm going to have some dresses that are just going to be longer dresses and a little bit baggier, and I could have put a belt on with them. I'm going to have shirts that I can wear as a dress, I am sure. I'll figure it out. The biggest thing right at the beginning is going to be getting underthings sent to me. And I'm not going to need that for a little bit because I'm going to be inflamed, I guess. That's not the word I wanted to use. But there's going to be inflammation. So, yeah. So I'm not going to be the regular size yet anyway. So, okay. So this is the Just for Him event. And it's going to run the 1st to the 21st. So it's not a whole month. So that's 3 weeks. And you're going to get a free PDF download for 24 hours each day. And then all patterns are perfect for the men in your life. And she is hosting this with, hold on a second. She wrote it somewhere else. She just put her name on there, and I don't want to botch it because there's more than one person with her name. Yeah, Two Brothers Blankets with Michelle. So, and from what I think she's saying, yes, Michelle's hosting the first part of it, and then Helen will be hosting the second part of it. So I think it goes like a week and a half and then a week and a half per person. I don't know if it's one of them that they're not doing Sundays. She did not put that on here. I know they do that every once in a while, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's them. I think it's somebody else who does that. So, but always look for that. There's a possibility of like no weekends or no Sundays. Always make sure that you read through the description of every blog hop. And especially since all I have is the, not the finished particulars here, always make sure you go and read them. I always try to bring you everything I can. I normally click on the link, I go to the hop, and I will get all the information it says there, even though Helen is giving me information. That way I can write it all down and have it all and tell you all about it when I have time. There have been times when I've taken exactly what Helen has said and I have told you guys because I am running way, way late. So I will own up to that. But most times I try to take a while and I will take care of it the right way. Then starting on the 19th, she thinks there's going to be a crochet along, and it's the Serenity Blanket crochet along. She said there's 2 strips of a blanket released each week until the end of November, and the theme is texture, so a nice warm blanket. She said, again, no links yet, so sorry, but let me see if she said who's doing that one. Blanket Cow starting mid-September, months into the end of November. No mention of who's doing that one, so I don't know on that one. I do apologize. I thought I got at least who was running each of them from her, but Helen's been extremely busy and getting, like kids ready, school time and all of that. So yeah, it's a busy time of year for everybody. So there you go. Those are the 3 that I know about. Now, if I'm doing really well after surgery tomorrow and I can start moving around pretty early. I know somebody who's had this surgery a couple months ago, and he's like within days, he was doing well, but he also has a high tolerance for pain. I have a very low tolerance for pain. So I'm probably going to be down not being able to do much of anything for a while. I already know I can't lift anything over 5 pounds. Unfortunately, my computer, I haven't weighed it, but it feels to me like it's over 5 pounds. My husband will be home with me until the end of the week. But he's got to go back to work, I think, on Saturday. So, if I am mobile enough to be able to get on my computer to post, I will video and post. We all know that my video doesn't work very well on my phone unless I take the shield off of it. But I'm not going to be in any way able to put it back on myself, and I plan on doing it myself this next time to make sure that everything gets put in the right spot and I can take my videos and stuff without it going through the screen itself. So, or the shield, or whatever you want to call it, protective shield. So if I can, I will be here as soon as I can. Otherwise, I may be posting a little bit in my group here and there because that's easier to do with my phone, or on the community tab. I might try to do a video with my phone. We will see. It's up in the air. Let's just put it that way. If I'm feeling okay about it tomorrow night while I'm in the hospital, I will post a little video. I'm not thinking that's going to happen. They're thinking I'm going to have 2, maybe 3 drains. So the inflammation is going to be a lot. We'll see. I normally get really bad migraines after I've had surgery when I'm in the hospital. The reason why I tend to get them when I am coming home after the hospital is if it's down in Indy, the drive home gives me a migraine more than the procedure itself because it makes me feel more uncomfortable. So, yeah, we will just see what happens. I will be back as soon as I can. And I will get back to posting more regularly. I know it's been a while, but I just had to do as much in that back room as I could before going. And I got through every bit of yarn, every bit. Now, I didn't get them out of all the boxes, but I may go back there tonight and just toss them from the box. All I have is the cones from the yarn that I'd gotten to do my husband's sweater. Those are the only things that need to get packed away. And I have bins back there that have room. And one of them is sitting directly like underneath the box that these cones are in. So I may just go back there and put them in there and do all of that. It all depends on how much time I have. It is 6:12 right now, and I have to be in the shower between 7:30. I have a friend getting in touch with me at around 8, and then I have another friend to talk to later tonight. So then I'm going to bed early, and my husband wants to pack the car when he gets home. So I have to have all of my packing done, everything ready for him to put everything in the car, including my laptop. Yes, my laptop is going with me. That's why I said if I can, I will do a video while I'm there. There we go. Big deep breath. Tell you what, take a deep breath with me, okay? It really helps anytime you're anxious, anytime you're stressed, to just take a nice deep breath. So count on the count of 3. We will inhale for 10 and then exhale for 10, okay? I used to do this all the time with my clients. Something like this anyway. So 1, 2, 3. What I should have said to do was inhale for 3 and exhale for 10. I'm going to do it one more time because I need one more, because that one was kind of rough trying to do it inhaling for 10, let me tell you. So I'm not even going to count, just inhale and then a long exhale out, okay? On the count of 3 though, then we will. 1, 2, 3. So much better. So much more grounded. Okay? I got to get going. It's 6:15. I've got a lot to do. I will see you later. I love you guys. Later. Mwah. Remember, you matter. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't. And please always remember, I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you. And I will see you on the other side of surgery. Love you guys. Mwah. Later. You matter. Don't forget you matter. Love you. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. Ah, I just love you. Mwah.